Alright, so here's my honest review. This is the Minelab Xterra Voyager metal detector. This is the basic Minelab lowest budget metal detector that you can get. I was super excited when this thing came out and I saw the price because I know Minelab to be a very, very, very good brand. Very good brand. And I'm actually a little shocked that this device was so cheap, in that it was by Minelab and it was part of the Xterra series. Let me show you what I started out with. So I've been metal detecting for a little over 4 years. You know what this is. This is the cheapy Harbor Freight 9-function basic metal detector. Worst armrest in the world. It's very cheap, but it works extremely good for some reason. I mean, the pinpoint feature is, you can't get any better than that for pinpointing. All I'm going to say is, I'm not exactly sure if this is a real Minelab. I think it may be possibly a copy of a SunPow device, a Chinese device. I mean, you be the judge. Do you see any similarities here? I think it's the same thing, just a different screen. Here's the Minelab. Here's the SunPow. And as far as the coil, I believe it's a copy of a Nokta coil. I'm going to unplug the coil here because I don't want it going berserk, because I'm in my garage and I got tons of metal in here. Buttons here. Alright, so you power it on, you hear the original beep. Right? It doesn't sound like a Minelab, does it? You hold the volume button to get the display to light up, which is nice. That's way nicer than something like this. Alright, so I'm going to go through the different modes, alright? The first mode you set up in is all metal mode. It detects all different metals. This is your sensitivity right here. So to raise or lower your sensitivity, you're going to push the top button here and then the up to raise it to full sensitivity, lower, lower, lower. And you can set it to your own desire. To discrimination mode. Here's discrimination mode. You see how it shows the check and the X? If you want to discriminate against a type of metal, like the lowest numbers being iron and like junk, if you're in a high trash area, you push the right button and you let it blink on the object you wanted to go away and it disappears. To bring it back, you push left. Same thing. It brings it back. So you want it to go away, it'll no longer try to use that metal, or I'm sorry, it'll no longer try to detect that metal. Alright, the next mode we have is jewelry mode, which pretty much just eliminates the iron. I don't really understand it. And it brings back this, you know. This is being your lower tier objects, your mid tier objects, and you know, anything between 75 to 90 is supposed to be good. The next mode you have is learn. Now with the coil plugged in, if you want to learn only a certain type of metal, you select this, you wave that metal object over the coil, and it'll learn only that object type. It did pretty damn well. My first trip out at the park, I got a bullet right off the bat. And on this side, it'll show your depth gauge ranging from 1 all the way down. I found a bullet right off the bat. It said it was like 6 inches down, but it was only 2. And I had it in all metal mode. Okay. I don't really know what to say about it. So far, it's a pretty decent device. It's not bad. I haven't took it to the beach yet. I think 4 years ago, starting out with this device right here. This is a pretty good little device for $56. I mean, you can't beat it. I'm really, really shocked. My only problem with this was my arm would go numb from the armrest. And it's a little heavy. But the surge coil, pretty damn good for a cheapie. And the pinpoint device part is amazing. Anything you want to pinpoint is right in the middle. This device, if you're going to take this out, I suggest you get a pinpointer, because the coil, see these little notches right here? It's supposed to be in the pinpoint ranges up here, but honestly the entire center of the coil will pinpoint it. where something's at, and you never really quite know where it's at. Here's some of the objects I found at the park. A bullet, an old can, and a piece of chrome. They all came up as coins. So, let me know what you guys think. I don't know if this is the best device for its money. I honestly would just save your money and get something better. I've also, besides this one, I upgraded to the Bounty Hunter Prospector, which is another old school device from Big 5 for like 120 bucks, right? And I was super excited to get this. The only pros that I have found to this so far is, number one, the different modes you can detect and see what's going on. Number two, the light up screen. Number three, the handle and everything is really, really, really sturdy. So if you're a beginner in metal detecting, I mean, go ahead and go out there with this. If you're advanced, don't bother buying this. I'm pretty sure it's a copy of the Sun Pal.